My company, Abraham Harrison, does digital PR, which includes blogger outreach and social media marketing and messaging. More and more buzz hearsay saying that you were able to get a lot of bloggers to post and so forth isn't enough. Clients more and more are demanding accountability and the ability to fully track who is talking, how much people are talking, what the resonance and penetration is. And so we started our search looking for tools that could offer that kind of accountability, which is generally monitoring platforms. SM2, since we do blogger outreach, what we're looking for is we're looking for forensic tools, tools that allow us to go into the past. Most monitoring tools are now tools that are looking at what is happening at the very moment, sort of like the equivalent of people who monitor alarm systems in banks. What we wanted to do is be able to do our campaigns and then look back in time. SM2 offers reporting has been a lot easier because SM2 allows a lot of export tools. So a lot of the work has been pre-processed for us. Secondly, as we get to know the tool better, we realize that it's sort of like Photoshop. It's really easy to start using, but as you dig into it, a lot of the tools are very comprehensive, and the deeper you dig, the better your results are. So we started using it as a forensic tool to show off how well our campaigns have been going on blogger outreach. But now we're using it as a real-time reputation monitoring tool for a client in order to be able to give them the ability to know whether or not an issue they're having is going to scale into a major problem, or whether it's going to taper off and then calm down back into nothing. So over time, we've grown as the software has grown, and as more and more people commit to SM2, we find that it can become that tool that we were looking for initially, which is the now kind of monitoring tool, in addition to the tool that we had before, which is the forensic, scientific, looking, if you will, exhuming the body of our campaign and finding out what happened after we participated and did the client service work. When I started doing digital PR and social media outreach, it was mostly hearsay, and in many cases you could obfuscate real results to your client. If you wanted to, you could create razzle-dazzle, show them all the posts and all this other kinds of things. But as the market starts to evolve, your clients, my clients, are getting more and more sophisticated. So they demand they demand accountability in terms of not just how many posts, but from who, from whom, by whom, how often, where they're found, whether it be blog or Twitter, message boards, forums, or wikis, and so forth, and all these other kinds of things that are very easy to solve using SM2. Not only that, but you can. One of the things that people rarely talk about with regards to SM2 is how valuable it is as a prospecting tool for sales. You can very easily go in there and do a little bit of a report on a client before you go in for a meeting with them. And the BD and sales team has really taken to SM2 because not only can it help you with business accountability at the client service level after you've already signed the statement of work, done the campaign, and are offering at the end reporting, but even before you even have acquired the client. The accountability makes it very clear as to whether or not the client that you're meeting with has been maybe unaware of exactly what their social footprint is. And when you go in for a sales meeting, you have very powerful tools to show them the efficacy of their current campaigns. Not to say that you want to steal it from other agencies of record, but of course you do. You can show what the effect has been up till date. You can show a comparative case study on how you've had an effect with your particular similar campaigns. And at the end of the day, in a world where social media gurus aren't perceived as very valuable these days, we're in fact perceived as a dime a dozen, you can come in with enough data and enough accountability data that even the bean counters in the room are generally pretty impressed by us. And we're a one platform shop now, so most of what we do and most of what we get and most of the things we report on are using SM2 because of its versatility and because of its depth.